Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
The action has already started. Now it's Neymar.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
And it's Azar.
Knocks it into space.
Oh, super ball!
Well, that defending is unapologetic.
Camavinga with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. Shot could be on.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Good ball, good take. Played out towards the right wing.
And here's the chance to counter.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a promising position. De Paul. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0, and he's picked it up out wide. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that has been clubbed away. Nicely spread. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back underway.
Barcelona really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
And here's Neymar, and this is Messi. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Great vision. Neymar! It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 59 minutes is number 11, Neymar!
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
He's a sharp little ball here. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. And they're quick to get it back. Aimed beyond the defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Camavinga. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Looking for the run. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Toljan. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He is starved of space and time. Oh, that's a key interception. 75 minutes played. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that was vital. Barcelona clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. De Paul out to the right.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's come loose. And this is Neymar.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 1 minute.
You can run onto that. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that will be it. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Foot in. Boiro is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the finish! And he's gone looking for safety. Taken back almost at once. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Neymar. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third. And the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, it seems. He just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Alexander-Arnold. Bilbao deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Bilbao grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Gomez. Oh, super ball. Plays it in low. That's really well cleared. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
3 minutes added time.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a cute ball. And that has been cleared. Good ball, good take. Now it's Berenguer. Oh, super find. Brilliantly cut out. And we hit half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Let's hope the boys can turn it up for the second. Substitution.
Bilbao get the second half going. Boiro. Messi has created one goal already. He's through here, and this is Ronaldo. Boiro. Now Dani Vivian. What a throw in. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Vardiol. Neymar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Vardiol. Williams played out towards the right wing. And here's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6, Rodrigo de Paul. Coming on the field is number 4, Fernandez. The attendance for this
It's
match
not an
was
especially good pass, that.
98,004.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Nico Williams. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, red, nice interception. Fernandez. Now it's Williams. Tries to play it through. Iñaki Williams showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely, now then.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Azar. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And here's Nico Williams. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. 5 minutes left on the clock. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8, Hazard. Number 11, Neymar. Number 7, Messi.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Number 20.
Guardiola tries to clear.
Number 14.
That's really well manoeuvred. He won't be happy with that one. Lofted upfield.
Substitution in progress.
No way through, so back it comes. And that's that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And it's Neymar. Spread out to the left. That's a little off target. Out to the left it goes. Van Dijk. It's Camavinga. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Budimir.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that was vital. Messi. Tries to play it through. Nicely shaped ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Upamecano, Camavinga, and it's Van Dijk. Guardiola. That has ended up in no man's land. Guardiola is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Foot in. Pamplona have a free kick. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And he's gone long. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he was alert to it. Messi. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Substitution on the
What
field.
have we learned from the first 45
Number
minutes?
17.
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball! And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He can get that clear. Played back in. He's in a good position. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
He's found a way past. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Azar. Upamecano under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That is good alertness. Hazard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Messi. This is promising. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Barcelona are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something...
And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
He's got away. It's been a chance. Oh yes, it's there, and that has raised the roof. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage.
And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Hazard. He steps in, and that's the end of that. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Koke. He's the kind of midfield player who can do a bit of everything. He's got wonderful technical ability, but also boundless energy and enthusiasm. If things start drifting away from this team at any point, they can rely on him to take things by the scruff of the neck and get them right back into it.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Jimenez. Now he's off and running. Strong running down that left flank. Surlot. Played towards the front line. That's a little off target. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's found some space. Lofted in. Upamecano deals with that comfortably. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Lookman, 15 minutes till half-time. And he's quick to get it clear again. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Koke. Oh, what a ball! Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it's Messi. He's had a shot! The captain scores!
Well, I can tell you, that'll definitely liven up the half-time team talk. Scoring first is always a plus, but scoring with that level of quality will surely lift every member of that team now.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Koke. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to belt it away. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're just settling back into this second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's gone for the shot.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Hangs one in. And one more try. It's in. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
53 minutes is
Solot duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that has added up. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
More and more pressure on the ball here.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Lookman! Lookman! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
the attendance for this match was 96,628.
Upamecano proves too strong.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Van Dijk. Number 11, Neymar.
He's gone direct.
Number 8, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 17, Rudiger. Number 24,
Vinicius
Alba.
Junior.
Number 18,
Molina
Vinicius
does well to get it
Junior.
back. And here's Alvarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get it through?
Tries a shot! There it is! And the comeback is complete!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Alvarez. Substitution.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Number 6, Rodrigo de
So we have a breakthrough.
Coming on the
Now how will
field
things
is
develop from here?
Number 4.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Wriggles his way through. Baena is onto this.
And a shot!
And he can clear it away. Very nicely done. Molina. Swings in across.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's on it, can he get away?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, what has happened here? Just the keeper to beat! Great chance! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 26.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And time is up. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Chance for a shot! He's delivered all right! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. De Paul driving forwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's in a great position here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was most... Messi! And the ball's come loose here. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And that was very necessary. Elche are looking to go forward now. Good ball, good take. Rafa Mir is on his own. Courtois gets it clear. He won't be happy with that one. Valera. He's on it. Can he get away? It's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
Alvaro Rodriguez is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Mir. Rodriguez. Elche were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And they're back on the ball again. Diangana threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He rises! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Hazard is onto it in a flash. And he's on his way! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is just caressing the ball. Goes for a shot! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Barcelona really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
Sangare.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the shot! Off the post! And he's managed to get rid. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's the throw. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Azar. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out to the right. Sangare. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely spread. Cross goes in there. And that has been cleared. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 9.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sangare.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Vardio.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened? And again! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And another try! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution on the field, number 42.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 15, number 12, substitution.
So that's going to be another corner.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up. Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Vinicius Junior.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
They've played it short. Nice control. And he's Rafa Mir! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rafa Mir is offering a right smile there.
Caicedo.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Crosses it in here. Oh, well played.
Cristiano Ronaldo plays it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. That's the end. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together, and it's been a very...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And already we're underway here. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. Correa calmly anticipates. Played with finesse. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, it seems he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Rabasani. This looks promising. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Played back. Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rioja. Now it's Sadiq. Now it's Rioja. Now it's Sadiq. Rioja. That's good play. There's the shot! And he's following up! Just off target. And it's Hazard. Hazard. There he goes. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be...
And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's there to get it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gaia. Ramazani. And Javi Guerra. He's gone for goal! 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
559.
Ramazani. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Passing is crisp and sharp. Big chance! Oh, what has happened here? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Upamecano, Alexander-Arnold, Camavinga, and it's Van Dijk, and Guardiol, and it's Azar. Rodriguez. Spread neatly. It's a promising position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Rioja. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, such a clever touch. And he's in on goal. And he's gone looking for safety. Knocks it back. Thierry Correa. Now it's Rioja.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6, Rodrigo de Paul. Number 26, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 4, Fernandez. Number 5, Caicedo.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Lovely feet. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
Has been indicated.
He's picked his way through. It is a corner.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's hit the post! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack.
So there
and
it
the
is,
outcome
everyone. It's
inevitable.
finished or square.
Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest. Point-blank header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
De Paul. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good spread. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Upamecano. And it's Van Dijk. And Guardiola. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Knocks it into space. He's in a great position here. Upamecano deals with that comfortably. Guardiola. Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Approaching the half-hour mark. And he's picked it up out wide. Ball swung in. Upamecano tries to clear. Getafe deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Guardiola. And it's Hazard. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Satriano. Alexander-Arnold. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Satriano. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Kiko Femenia. De Paul did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi receives it in a wide position. And it's Camavinga. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Guardiola. Azar. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread out to the left.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
No way through, so back it comes. And he shoots! Oh, it's there! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
The goal scorer after 82
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
So,
Coming on
time
the
for
field
changes
is
on both sides,
number
actually.
7. Substitution.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Danger averted for now.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field, number 10. Coming on to replace him is number 16.
He's there to hit it!
Has been indicated.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Vardiol. Tries to play it through. Picked out brilliantly. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
And for all that are
How
here
do you look
today,
back on the
we are
game then,
glad
Jim?
to inform
Well,
you
a
that
decent
tickets for
draw,
the next
Peter.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Now it's Brahim Diaz, now it's Vinicius Junior. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch. It's risky business, but he can handle it.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Played out wide. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against... Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Mendy. Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. De Paul. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi stood his ground strongly. Threads one in. He slings it in. Mendy. Goulet is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. And it's Arda Goulet. Passes short and sharp. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Tries to pass it through. And the shot! Yes, it's there! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, no joy this time. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Mendy. Here's Chouameni. Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Now that's well seen too. De Paul. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Now he's got space here. Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
That's a decent clearance. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Early ball, climbs up big! Oh, it's fallen loose again! There it is! Barcelona are back in business! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Delicate ball, and a header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 26. Eduardo Camavinga.
They've played it short.
Coming on to replace
Mendy
him is
receives it in a good position here.
Caicedo.
Crosses it in here. Upamecano tries to clear. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Who saw this coming? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Now he's off and running. He's in plenty of space here. Messi picks it up out wide. In by Messi.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of.
Hazard. Number 6. Rodrigo de Paul. Coming on the field. Number 18. Vinicius Junior. Number 4. Fernandes.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Messi.
Has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior has created one goal already. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides as it... So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Sucic, Oscarson, and it's Berenachea. Berenachea! They've got to be quick to recover this.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Oh, can he get onto this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's made its way to him. That's really well manoeuvred.
Oscarson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oscarson.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Hazard could try cutting inside here. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Big header! It's hit the upright. Just off target.
Camavinga certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oscarson. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Alexander-Arnold settling down that right flank.
To Paul!
There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The
That was
score
the first
0-0.
half. Let's hope the boys can turn it up for the second.
And we're off again.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Marin. Spread it left. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is lovely. Barrenetxea. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here? Now that's well seen too. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Now it's Sucic. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Always onto this. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Marin. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Carlos Soler. Marin. He's tried one! Oh, a very decent attempt. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Ronaldo. Caught offside that time.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, number 9, number 7. Coming on the field, number 10, Mikel Oyarzabal. Number 19,
Caicedo.
number
Played
11,
down the flank.
Gonzalo Guedes.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Substitutions taking place.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Aramburu. And it's Soler. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Laid back. Now it's Oyarzabal.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ramiro claims comfortably. Well, that had the makings of some... That's that, the end. Barcelona end the season with a draw. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, no matter what the result, Peter, I think the match was played in the right spirit.
Hello and welcome for the first time this season on this most anticipated of days in England and beyond. It's the day English football is back, football at its most exciting, most intriguing, its most unmissable. It is the game of margins, the game of thrills. It is the league we all want to see. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So here is the big moment, and with us for it again, Jim Begley.
Well, Peter, world-class managers and players wherever you look, and the style that makes it the world's most exciting league. It's hard for really good innovation in the game these days, and yet we have it in abundance in this league.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, one result is not going to decide the outcome of the season, Peter, but whichever team is fitter and better drilled has a huge advantage at this point.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
That is a great pick out. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And he cuts out the supply. Alderete. Now Neymar. Alderete. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rodri. And it's Batistuta. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Spread it left. Lefebvre. He's chosen to go back. Has a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Alderete. Etrauda. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Neymar. Distributed tidily. Has a look and plays it forward.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
That was the first
Reflections
half.
on the first half?
Let's hope
Well,
the boys
simply
can
put,
turn it up for
Peter,
the second.
they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Borussia Dortmund really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
And he's intervened well there. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rudiger. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And Fernandes. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. And it's Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Hazard. Fernandes. There's a searching, climbs up big! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
He has found the way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pings in a terrific header. No mistake. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
After 68 minutes.
Sunderland are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Now it's Lefay. It's played through for him. He's found a way through. He's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Batistuta. Neymar. He's through, now is he in? I'll try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! Really well taken goal. Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. And that really is so impressive.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 84 minutes is number 19, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Well, that's well seen too.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vinicius Junior, number 24, Arnold.
Driving on and making good progress.
Rodrigo de Paul.
It's back.
Substitution in progress.
It's a loose, and he's following up!
Minute has been indicated.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Nicely aimed pass. The final seconds now. This is Batistuta. Driving forward. Header! Just off target. And we're done. Borussia Dortmund are having to do with just a point on day one. Batistuta. Well, the rain has put a bit of a dampener on proceedings here, but this intriguing matchup should improve everybody's mood. Both teams will be looking to give their sodden supporters something to cheer about. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin. Real chance! So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Looking to play him in. Anthony takes a shot! He scored! The breakthrough strike! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Burnley breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Great defending, strong and determined. Ugo Chukwu. Borussia Dortmund are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And this is Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Fernandes! Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's forced to go back. Burnley looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Azar conjures time and space where few can.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Batistuta. He's looking wide. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Azar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
shoots! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Hugo Chukwu. Florentino Luis. Now Anthony. And it's made its way to him. Hannibal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Alexander-Arnold.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Now it's Batistuta.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hannibal. Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Worrell kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Might want to be careful there.
Alexander-Arnold. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Can he get on the end of this? Nice control.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, it's come loose. Messi. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well-timed, excellent interception. Out to the left it goes. Tries to pass it through. And that's that. Borussia Dortmund came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim even to a... A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. And as you can... Chance for a shot! It's in! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Leeds gain their reward with an early goal. Works it forward. Messi. Strauch kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ampadu. Justin. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Now it's Aronson. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Yamal. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Knocks it out wide. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has ended up in no man's land.
Borussia Dortmund really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Bogle. Cristiano Ronaldo. And they can counter here. Caicedo. Over to the left. Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. And this is Hazard. And a chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity. He rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Leeds applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Caicedo. Played out to the left flank, and it's Hazard. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against the... Cristiano Ronaldo! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Calvert-Lewin. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Oh, it's come loose.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Calvert-Lewin. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're off again.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now the cross, he gets big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Guardiola. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal. Nice control. And Messi!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
In he goes again. In he goes again. It's in. Borussia Dortmund back on level terms.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 58 minutes is number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Calvert-Lewin.
Now it's Aronson. Gruyev played with finesse.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And they get themselves in front!
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
63 minutes is number 18. The attendance for this match was
go into the lead.
60,332.
And it's Azar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vardiol. Messi. Vardiol.
Can he finish?
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Good read, needed to be. Rudiger. Upamecano. Caicedo. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's there to clear it.
Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Good ball, good take.
Shot at goal! It's in!
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is...
He's had a shot! It's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish!
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Borussia Dortmund, after 87 minutes, is number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo.
changes here from both sides, in fact. Borussia Dortmund give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
5 minutes added time.
Fernandez. For Palmer.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gruev. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And the referee brings it to a close. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts.
Unlucky, lads.
Well, after all of that, Jim... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. And Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I just get the feeling that this could all rest on how much the team can get out of this fella, Martinelli. When he's on it, he's very sharp, very alert at putting pressure on his opponents, and he has explosive pace to get behind any defence. A real hand.
Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Messi. Shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Lamine Yamal has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Timber. Still goalless. To Martinelli. That's good running with the ball. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does the...
Goes for a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, what about a counter-attack? No outsmarting him this time. Rice. Eze. Saka. Upamecano tries to play it through, and there's green grass ahead of him, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely aimed pass. And they've got a throw. Pings in across. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Incapuyi. To Martinelli. Incapuyi. Oh, no joy this time. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Borussia Dortmund are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. Back in once more. Eze. Timber.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vardiol. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And Jamal. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitutions taking place.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Eze. Martinelli. It's a goal kick.
Substitution.
Borussia Dortmund making consecutive changes here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Vardiol. Borussia Dortmund have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Rice. Now it's Eze. And he's forced to go back. Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should they need a Rice. Martinelli! And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Eze.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field, number 29.
Tries to get it clear.
Kai Havertz.
And that's a throw.
33, Calafiori. Substitution in progress. Substitution for Arsenal. Number 14, Eucharist. Coming
Ops
on
for
the
safety.
field is number 9, Gabriel Jesus.
Shifted it to the flank. Cleared without complication.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Oh, super ball! That's a decent clearance. That's an excellent interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Calafiori. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Calafiori out towards the flank. And that is that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Well, good afternoon to you. We welcome you to a rainy day here, damp but potentially dramatic. A game which is charged and tense lies ahead of us. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. And already we're underway here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Scott. He's had it nicked away. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And, of course, his job is to supply, and
He's gone for goal! Class. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Number 5, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That's good play. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's picked it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Jimenez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Over to the left. And it's Caicedo. Messi. Messi! It's bounced back off the post. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Tavernier. Truffert. Knocks it into space. And that is out of play. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Christie. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Good ball, good take. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Oh, that's neat. He's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Point-blank header!
There will be 1 minute added
Decent
time.
attempt, but not quite good enough. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Borussia Dortmund can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Courtois needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Tavernier. Tavernier. Truffert. Truffert crosses it in. Courtois claims it without any fuss.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to play something
Big
different.
chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitutions taking place.
Bournemouth choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack, just change the rhythm up front.
And they've got a throw. And it's Scott. Tavernier receives it in a wide position. Lovely bit of skill. Hangs one in.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Strong running down that left flank. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Upamecano. Cedric, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Messi. Lovely pass. And the finish! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 80 minutes is number 7, Yamal! Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 15.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Substitution. Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 7, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 24.
And it's Adley.
Palmer.
It's a promising position. Pings in across. Keeper has taken decisive action. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
After 88 minutes is number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
3-0. Header! Keeper's got his work done. Laid out to the left flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Borussia Dortmund can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
So there it is,
Messi
everyone.
taking in the
Now, big up
accolades,
for our
having been
players.
named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing...
So hello and a warm welcome to all fans of Spanish football. It is great to have you on board again. We all remember, of course, so vividly the memories of last season, but now the slate has been wiped clean, and ahead of us, months and months of toil, sometimes torture and travail, but as ever, it will all be worth it in the end. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Well, Jim, in Spain, of course, football means so much, and here it comes at us again.
Well, while this league has been known for a Madrid-Catalan domination, I love the fact that there are so many attractive teams with all their own identities, Peter. Can they break that domination? I'm not so sure, but they'll give it a good try as always.
And already we're underway here.
I just think what's most important is that both sides give a professional performance.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Upamecano. It's a promising position. Cross goes in there. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he thumps it clear.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodri. Spread out to the left. Threads one in. Now it's Fernandes. Oh, smashing header! And it's a goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, a delicate chip through. In comes the corner. And it's been taken short. Plays it across.
That's good defensive concentration. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And he cuts out the supply. Rudiger. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And it's Fernandes. And here's Batistuta. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Olasagasti. Passes short and sharp. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Toljan. He's on it, can he get away? Fernandez. Played out to the left flank.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Neymar. Number 4, Fernandez. Coming on the field, number 24.
Barcelona preparing now to welcome the final whistle.
Rodrigo de Paul. Substitutions taking place.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Into the last 5 minutes. Gets into some space.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field is number 26, Eduardo Camavinga.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Looking to play him in. Lovely bit of skill.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Messi. And that will be it. Barcelona are able to make a statement on opening day. A win which does so much for their feeling ahead of what is to follow. It is the perfect warning to their immediate rivals. Batistuta, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please put your hands together, everyone, and give our
What are your
boys
thoughts
a
on
round
today's
of
game then,
applause for a
Jim?
job well
Barcelona
done.
have clearly maintained their momentum from their pre-season, and that's testament to all the hard work that's...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can.
Oh, shooting chance! Alexander-Arnold plays it all the way forward. That's a good ball out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rudiger getting this one clear. Played in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold played into space. Ooh, played through for the wide man. Messi. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Nice control. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He's picked his way through, and that's been drilled in. Fernandez. Over to the left. Chooses to go crossfield, and it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found the way through. Neymar serves up a cross. Cleared away. That's good running with the ball. Oviedo were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
A probing pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Spread it left. Lopez, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will
Luka
be 1
Meccano.
minute added time.
That's Rudiger. Fernandes. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Messi. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Takes aim, he's got tall! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Out to the left it goes. Lopez. Great vision. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Batistuta. Distributed tidily. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Carlo. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
That's a shade optimistic. Azar can see things others simply cannot. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got
9.
changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 15. Number 17.
Lopez.
Substitution.
Decent progress down the left. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Batistuta. Nicely spread. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's there to belt it away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Fernandez. Pass somewhat off target. Fires it in low.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And already we're underway here. Tony Martinez puts his foot on the gas. Looking for options for movement. Backward it goes. Oh, nice touch. Lovely. And the finish! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Alaba got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
And here's Messi. That's tidy. Neymar. Pacheco getting this one clear. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! A finish of true class! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Looking to play him. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Rodri. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Out to the left it goes. He rises! And yes, it's there! And again they hit the front. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 11.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Vardiol. Now it's Batistuta.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Batistuta simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
That'll be a throw. He's having a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 11.
Alava take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And here's Neymar. Over to the left.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Hazard with the delivery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold. And the whistle goes for half-time.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
So that was the first half. Still plenty of time left for a comeback.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
They've played it short. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And that has been clubbed away. Rodri.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That's Rudiger. Played out to the left flank.
The attendance for this match was 96,628.
This looks promising. He's in space and looking for options. Flings in across. Rudiger is there and he can get that clear. Azar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rodri. And Guardiol. No luck with that dink over the top. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Fernandez. And it's Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Looking for the run. Neymar picks it up out wide. It's a good look. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Alaba finding their passes. Fernandez. That has been slung wide. Guardiol. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8.
Barcelona
Hazard.
have turned to their
Number
bench
16,
and we're going to have a
Rodri.
substitution.
Number 4, Fernandez. Coming on the field.
Batistuta!
Number 18, Vinicius Junior.
Goal at his mercy and
Number
somehow
26,
he's missed it.
Well, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of
Rodrigo
those.
de Paul.
Johnny. Great vision. Carlos Alenia. Spread out to the left. Now that's a lovely exchange. Oh, that's neat. Nice interception, well timed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alexander-Arnold. There's the crossfield ball. So that's it. It is all over. And you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days. But only one thing matters for now.
Unlucky, lads.
They lost it.
Let's hope for better luck next time.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Asensio cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now this could be a chance. Valverde. He's in a great position here. Played out towards the right wing, and he's picked it up out wide, and it's played in here. Upamecano gets it away. And he's in on goal! He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Deftly away. Fernandez. And it's Azar. And it's Rodri. Nicely aimed pass. Batistuta. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
After 33 minutes is number 19, Gabriel Batistuta.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
No, it's come to nothing. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. Face to face, shapes to shoot! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now he's got space here.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And he's there to clear it. Batistuta. It's a really well-measured ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. but as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now the ball in.
Courtois claims it, safe hands. Goulet, now it's Brahim Diaz.
Lovely bit of skill. Just eases him off the ball. Can he finish? He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Fernandez.
Early stages of the second half, and still two between them.
Can he get it through?
There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Arda Güler. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Guardiol. And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Brahim Diaz. Coming on the field is number 10,
And it's with the
Mbappe.
keeper. And here's Mbappe. Cleared without hesitation. That's a delicate pass.
Cleared away.
Knocks it into space.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got
Vinicius
changes
Junior.
here, from both sides in
Number
fact.
45. Coming on the field. Number 16. Number 6. Eduardo Camavinga.
Barcelona are, of
Substitution
course, in a
progress.
position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Great ball if he can get there. He's free, and Batistuta! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Now it's Hazard. He's chance for a shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Oh, what has happened here?
Messi
Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitution.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Ah, that's a fine interception.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, no joy this time.
Added minutes
It's
has
not
been
an especially
indicated.
good pass, that.
4 added minutes on the board.
Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe! Outstanding save to keep that out.
substitutions taking place.
Goal kick as confirmed by the referee.
And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Batistuta.
Voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. The action has already started.
And it's made its way to him. Spread it left. Batistuta. Now it's Neymar.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that?
Oh, what has happened here?
In it comes.
Oh, smashing header! In he goes again! In he goes again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Very nicely done. He's gone for goal!
Decent hit and on target. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Azar.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Sangare. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Can he get on the end of this? That has been knocked clear. Now it's Mir. He's cut it out.
Well, they can break here.
Messi making good progress on the right-hand side.
Neymar. Now there's a fine ball. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's a key interception.
It's a good ball out wide. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
Looking for the run. Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Valera deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And he'll shoot here! He's delivered all right! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
Valera.
Duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right
11.
time, easy pickings.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Batistuta! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
That's good play. Great ball and he's in here. Played in. He's got tall. And kept out by the most elastic. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have
Let's hope the
expected
boys
a
can turn it up
closely
for the
fought
second.
match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And so we're off again. Oh, nice touch. And that's a throw-in. No, that's overhit. Vardiol. And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Elche are looking to go forward now. Diangana. Now Valera. Now it's Mir.
The attendance for this match was 96,628.
Rodriguez gets flagged offside. Rodri.
Fernandez. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Diangana.
Now it's Mir. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And they're back in front. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 16.
Barcelona
Rodri.
choosing to
Number
make the first
4,
change.
Fernandez.
So we have a
Coming on the
breakthrough.
field,
Now how will
number
things develop
26,
from here?
Eduardo Camavinga. Number 6, Rodrigo de Paul. Substitution in progress.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Gonzalo Villar. Spread out to the left. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Nicely weighted ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Hazard. Look at the space here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Mir. There's no flag. Delivers the ball. Climbs up big. And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 11. Neymar.
So here comes a substitution.
Coming on the
Well, for
field
me, this
is
was the obvious
number
substitution. He'd
24,
become just a little
Palmer.
jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
The final 5 minutes. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. And he's
There will
been
be
shifted
5
off it.
minutes added time.
And the shot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Barcelona
Number
making another
24.
change here. Vinicius Junior coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Substitution.
So all square with almost no time remaining. And the referee brings it to a close. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think...